All right, there we go. I hope I'm going to look at myself real quick on my, because it was telling me to rotate it. So am I sitting upside down or something? Okay, no, I'm not upside down. So I don't know why I did that. It's telling me to rotate. That's weird. Okay, as long as I'm not upside down, then we're good to go. Okay, I'm not going to stay on very long. You know what? And I always tell you guys this when I start any impromptu lives, that I'm not going to be on for very long. I'm really trying not to be because I didn't schedule this live. I know people sometimes will come in and it'll be just a short last minute thing that I want to do with you guys. Um, Here's the thing. I know that I started a new work hours at work, and some of you may be curious as to what I actually am doing at work. So, and why I have to start a new shift and new hours. That's why I'm doing this live. I wanted to tell you what it's like and also what it's about and whether I like it or not. I mean, I've been doing it for almost a month now, and it's just, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on with it. Hey, hey Jeff, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. So here's the thing. I did start a new work shift at work, and I work 5 a.m. to 2 now. So I usually get up at 3:15 a.m. to go get ready for work, just because I'm one of these people that I'm always scared that I'm going to be late for work. And that's the whole reason for me getting up so early, because a lot of people are like, if I went in that early to work and I didn't have a 10 to 12 minutes to commute to work, I wouldn't get up until 3:30. I always get up at 3:15 because I like to have that little bit of extra time and to make sure I can get my morning coffee and get woke up and everything. So that's why I do it. But here's the thing, Walmart corporate has changed things around, and it's not a bad change. It's just new for all of us. And it's something we're still, even though we've been doing it now for about a month, we are still trying to get used to it. So I like it. I'm starting to like my position at work. It's definitely different than what I've done before. Um, Hold on a minute. But I like it. Hey, hi. Hi, story time with Uncle Bill. Good to see you. I am having a good day. Sorry that I work at Walmart. Yeah, working at Walmart can be hard and stressful, so you do have a right to say that to me. So it is sometimes. It is very stressful. And now for me, it's definitely different because I was started out as a team lead. I was a team lead and I was in, they called us department managers at the time. My work schedule was 7 to 4 every day. And I would have to work one weekend a month. And well, I would always pick Sunday. And on Sundays, because of going to church, I couldn't come in until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But, they still let me be a department manager. I almost went for the new team lead position that had opened up. With this new thing that they're doing with soft lines, but I changed my mind because I didn't want the extra stress of being a team lead. I You worked there 35 years ago, so you know what it's like. Okay, got you. Um, yes, you're right. Working retail period can be stressful. It can be because of the people that you deal with and the stress that you deal with. But I will tell you that, yes, please everybody hit the like button if you come in, that I actually do like my job. Now, when I switched from being a team lead, I stepped down because of the stress, and I just didn't like being super. I just wanted to do something where I wasn't responsible for when I wasn't working, when I wasn't there. If somebody else made mistakes on doing my mods that was helping me and things like that, I'd be the one that would get coached and rolled up because I'm the team lead. So I should have been paying closer attention and supervising people. When I had 50 to 60 mods dropping in the same month, and I had a team of 12, 13 people helping me in lingerie, trying to get all my mods done. But yet I was supposed to set mods myself. So I'm supposed to be setting the mods, but at the same time, I'm supposed to be watching them like a hawk every minute, making sure that they were setting the mods correctly. And then I got yelled at. And I'm like, heck no, I'm not dealing with that anymore. So I stepped down. My husband didn't like the decision I made. Actually, he was kind of PO'd at me, but he got over it. Hey, greetings from Turkey. Welcome in. Um, Awesome. Nice to meet you. I love YouTube for this reason and this reason alone. Meeting people from all around the world. Welcome in. So good to have somebody from Turkey in here. Uh, but I'm just explaining my work career there. Since I have been there, I will be there 10 years in February. Um, and I stepped down to a night zoner, so I worked 1 to 10s, and I finally got off of that shift and been a freight runner for a year and a half, and working 8 to 5s. In love with my job. Absolutely in love with my job. I love being a freight runner. I've always wanted to be a freight runner, and I think it's so much fun. And it's the best job ever. If you work at Walmart, that's the job you want. That's how I feel. You do have to lift heavy things and stuff, but it's a blast, okay? And so then they have this new thing that they opened up with corporate, where soft lines. We have a new soft lines team that's come in, and they do all the freight running at night. They do all the vis picking in the bins. They do all of that. So the freight runners during the day was, and once this system gets going good, we should not be running freight during the day at all. We should be available to do other things that needs to be done, giving attention to the zone, giving attention to mods, giving attention to price changes, etc. So we have what is called online grocery. We call it ODP. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you go online and you order your groceries and you go and just park in a parking space and they bring them out to you. People don't realize that when you shop online with Walmart, because we have more than just groceries, you can get lawn and garden items, pharmacy items, household items, housewares, hardware items. I don't know how to speak in Turkish. I am so sorry. But it's fun. So they also will order clothing items. So now what I am is a fashion picker, and they came and asked if I would like to try it, and I said sure, I'll try this. So I come in at 5 a.m. every morning, and believe me or not, me and my team leads at the beginning, my first week was like, you were overnights when you worked there. I would like to have tried overnights because I'm kind of a night owl, but my husband does not want me doing that shift. So that's why I've never tried going for that kind of a shift. Because he doesn't want me to do overnights. He doesn't like the idea of me going in at night and working so early in the morning. He just don't like it. But it's just kind of weird because me and the team leads were like, this is stupid. Why are they bringing you in at 5 a.m. in the morning to do these fashion picks? We all were complaining that I should be allowed to come in a little bit later. But now that I've been doing it for almost a month, hey, Life with Tarshara, you guys, Storytime Bill has stuff about outdoors and cute videos of his grandkids. Life with Tarsha, she is on a health and mental wellness journey right now, and she's sharing it with everybody. She's like me. She's kind of a fitness channel, but she does affirmations as well as doing unboxings and different things like that. She's a well-rounded variety channel, kind of like I'm more of a variety channel because like what I'm doing now, this is not fitness. So she's amazing. So make sure you guys go check her out, okay? But yeah, I was agreeing with them. But after I've been doing it now for a few weeks, now I get why I come in at 5 a.m. because a lot of people will order their stuff late at night. They're night owl type people like I used to be. And I'm going to miss that part about working the shift. But they will order their stuff at night and then come pick it up at 7 a.m. in the morning. So when I come in, I'll have a pick walk, and the way the pick walks work, a lot of times it'll drop 10 in, and it'll look like, okay, I'm only going to have 10 for that hour. Wrong. Because it'll be 10, finish that 10, another 10, and then finish that 10, here comes 12, and then here comes 20, and then here comes 30. And the first 2 hours of my shift is hella busy with doing fashion picks. I mean, I'm pretty busy with doing the fashion picks. So usually from 5 to 7, I'm usually doing nothing but picks, and I'm trying to do them as fast as I can so I can help my team leads and soft lines and do projects for them too. And the first week was really hard for me and the team leads. I'm used to being 100% theirs, and they're used to that too. So they're calming down now about it. One of my team leads got really mad at me, told me I wasn't being productive because I have to do the picks. Now that I'm a fashion picker, the picks is number one. Those come first. And then helping with running freight, helping with mods, helping with price changes, with zoning, with straightening out the bins, the top stock, and infants comes second. Okay. But them getting used to that was hard for them too. So she lashed out at me one morning and had me in tears because I was like, we need to find somebody else to do your position. Number one, nobody else on soft lines during the days has the circumstances to be able to come in 5 to 2s. Number two, hardly anybody wants to work a 5 to 2 shift. So I was thinking in my head, good luck, lady, but if you want to, then go for it. There's not going to be, and I was a zombie. First 2 weeks, I was getting used to the routine. First 2 weeks, I was dead as a doornail. I was so out of it and so tired, and I didn't know if I could do this because my body was like it didn't want to move, and I was forcing myself to move. Hi, Poland. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. But yeah, so the thing is, I wasn't sure if I would like it, and I wasn't thinking about how hard this was going to be. And here's the reason why. It's not that the job itself is hard. It's I literally am doing 2 different departments and 2 different jobs now. So it also means I have to answer to 2 different coaches and 2 different sets of team leads. So that morning when that happened, I knew that Fashion Fix was my number one priority. I ran to the team lead that had came in with me at 5 a.m. crying. And I asked her, I said, am I doing a horrible job at this? Am I not doing well with this? Because I want somebody to be honest. I said, please be honest with me. I need someone to be honest with me. Because if I'm not doing good with this, I need to be told. And her response was, no, you're doing a great job. In fact, she said that she says, now that we have you, thanks to you, we never have any pick exceptions, and we never have any fashion picks go late. So you got to meet Sam Walton. Oh, you got to be kidding. That is so cool. Oh my God, you were so lucky. That would be awesome because he was the founder of the company. And I mean, now if you would see how corporate is running the company, he would just be appalled. He'd be turning over in his grave, trust me, because of the way they've changed things. But yeah, so it was hard for me at the beginning. I'm now getting the routine down. I think I'm starting to make both sets of team leads happy, and I'm making both of my coaches happy. Knock on wood, it stays that way. I'm trying very hard. I work very hard. I'm very conscientious about my job. My team lead, my direct team lead in soft lines, I got 4 team leads now. She really wants to see us hit the 90% pick rate, first time pick rate every single day. She wants me to strive for that. So that means when I do my pick walks, I try to make sure they're always done on time and way ahead of time. So it's there and ready for the customer when they come to pick up their items. But at the same time, I take my time with them. I try to make sure I don't miss finding anything the first time around, because I know how bad she wants us to meet the corporate's goal. And so I try very hard to meet that. And she feels like now that I'm doing it, I know where everything is, because I've been doing fashion since I started there almost 10 years ago. Yeah, he was so different. And it's so crazy how much things have changed. Um, but, and so I work really hard to get that done and do it right. But I really love what the team leads talked it over and decided what they felt would be best for me to do as an in-between project, so that I'm still working hard and helping. Remember that when I eat, okay? Um, that it's amazing, that they found the perfect job for me, and I love it. So what I do now is I confuse a lot of associates in the store. And the reason is because one minute they see me walking around with an ODP pick card, doing a pick walk, doing picks. Mind you, I don't leave soft lines. I'm still in the soft lines department. The only time I leave soft lines is to go take my picks to the back and stage them in the back so that they can get it ready to take out to the customer's cars. That's the only time I go to ODP. So then I have to go through the grocery department to take my picks back. The whole time I'm spending it in soft lines, or fashions or clothing, whichever would be easier for everyone to understand. But they are so confused. They do a double take because, like, I thought you were soft lines. Did you change over to ODB? And I said, no, I'm still soft lines. It's just a new thing that corporate is doing. I have to do the fashions, and they have to have somebody do the fashion pick walks where I just do the clothing items. And they're like, oh, okay. Because 1 minute, 1 hour, they come by, they see me, stand behind, pushing around a pick cart, behind a pick cart. Next hour, they see me, I'm on a top stock cart, pulling down infant top stock because that's what they decided to do. So now I used to see how bad our infant bins was absolutely horrid. You couldn't fit another thing in those infant bins if you wanted to. I cleaned out, completely wiped out the infant bins, cleaned them out, got every bit of food, every bit of diapers, every bit of consumables is what they call it. Baby food, formula, diapers are all out on the floor, nothing in the back. I worked extremely hard. I reworked the top stocks over and over and over again, and reworked the bins over and over and over again for like 2 weeks. So I would do a pick walk and a pick walk and a pick walk, and then no more pick walks would drop. Then immediately I run to the back, I grab a top stock cart, I get started on the bins, I start pulling everything out that I can, picking them out. That's in a clothing item, because I was trying to get them cleaned out. So all the food came out, all the diapers came out, all the consumable, anything, formula, came out. Go out to the floor, rework, get on the ladder, rework the whole top stock, bring it down, and then put it in its places to get holes at the top. And then everything that I pull from the bins, I would either get in on the shelf below or on the top stock so it can be pulled down when it's sold through. So now customers will have the diapers they need, the pull-ups they need, the training pull-ups, they will have the formula they need, and they'll have the food that they need because it's all out there for them on the floor to get to. And if they can't get to the top stock and it's out of stock below, then all they have to do is get an associate to help them get it down. So that is what I do now. I also help with running regular just freight. I help run rolling racks, which is got the clothes on it. So if any of the hanging racks that you see where the clothes are hanging on a rack, they call them rolling racks, and I run them out, and I run that freight too. I run just freight. I do all of the top stocking, the picks. So I'm very busy, nonstop all day long. And I'm going to tell you now, it is definitely worth the change. I'm getting used to my shift, and I am so busy that it's like I go in and it's 5 o'clock. I look down, it's lunchtime. I have to take lunch between 9 and 10 because of Illinois state laws. And then next thing I do, I look down at my clock. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's time to go home. I got to go take my top stock car to the back, clean it off, and bye-bye. See you later. I go home, get my workout in. When I've been doing my live classes, I've been starting them on Fridays at 3:30 p.m. Check out my live class, like workout classes if you want to. Last two got 3.7K views, the other one 2.5K views. But anyway, so now I get my workout done, any laundry done that I want to, dishes washed, and dinner cooked and on the table, all before my husband walks in the door after 5:30 p.m. Then we sit and watch TV, usually watch a movie and relax together in the evening. And then I go to bed and I start my routine all over again. So I will say that at first I didn't know if I was going to make it because I'm normally naturally a night owl. But now that I've been doing it for a while, I love it. Absolutely love my new shift. And I'm busy the whole time because, I'm, I told you what I do. And I really like it. I was nervous when I realized I had to please two different coaches in the store and two sets of team leads. All of a sudden, that morning, that my one team lead yelled at me. I realized this was going to be a hard adjustment for all of us because they're used to me being able to do and get a lot more done for them and move a lot faster with it than I was able to because I was having to stop and do the fashion pick walks. And it was frustrating for them, but it was frustrating for me because I was used to just being theirs and only theirs. So it wasn't just them that was frustrated, I was too. And it was just, and I really try hard to be a really good associate, and I try hard to always make my bosses happy, be a hard worker, be protective, and get a lot done. Because the thing is we're all a team. And if you have team members that slack, when you work at Walmart, it is like this. A lot of people don't realize how fast paced. Hi, Edward. Good morning. Thank you so much for the compliment. Um, it is extremely fast paced, nonstop, go, 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 go. Okay. So it is definitely, you don't have time to stand around. And we have a lot of associates that do. And then the work gets behind. And then everybody else has to take care of the work you didn't get done. And I realize that. So I work as hard as I can and as fast as I can to get my stuff done so that somebody else isn't cleaning up after me after I leave it too. Because that's not fair to them. They shouldn't have to clean up after me. That is not how it should go because they already have 10 zillion things they have to do in a day. So a lot of times my team leads will give me projects they think that would be easy for me to do in between my pick walks. I am actually live in Illinois, in Decatur, Illinois. uh, so I really like my job, and I would definitely recommend it and suggest you give it a try if you have not. If there is, if you're in a Walmart and you're seeing this and you have the fashion pick and you're a soft lines associate or wherever you're at in the store and you feel like you could get familiar enough with soft lines to do it well, because it is a lot of fun and it's fast paced and I'm constantly doing something all the time, nonstop. Superior, my goddess. If you would like to give me the nickname Superior, my goddess, you're more than welcome. You live in Missouri? Ah, we're not that far from each other. That's so cool. Isn't it a small world? But there you go. I thought I would come on and just let you guys know where I actually, what my new 5 to 2 position all involves. And so a lot of times when I get off of work, I am exhausted because I really literally am working 2 different jobs for 2 sets of managers and 2 sets of team leads. I love all my team leads on both teams since I'm now working for 2 different teams basically. And I love all my team leads on both teams. And I get along with all of them. And my coach, Kim, is just learning soft lines. She's never really been over soft lines, but she's doing a great job. When she sees I'm in the middle of something, she's never overly demanding. The first question comes out of her mouth. She asks me if I'm in the middle of a pick walk because she knows that I can't stop my pick walk to go do a project for her. And that if I'm not, she says, do you mind if you stop doing what you're doing right now? And can you go do da-da-da-da for me? She says, just for a few minutes, can you go help me do this or do that? She's never demanding. She's always very understanding. She realizes that I have to do that my doing the fashion picks comes first. And then the coach over ODP, his name is Deep. And I don't care if anyone from corporate or other Walmart stores watch this. I am from 1690 in Decatur, Illinois. And I will say, and I'm giving compliments to my management team because they deserve it. We have a coach that's now been over ODP for maybe a year. Maybe. I think he's been over it a year. I'll have to ask somebody at work if it's been a year. But he's very sweet. Very sweet coach. I love Deep. I love Deep. And there's a bad rumor going around that he's leaving us. And I was about to cry yesterday because I was like, please don't tell me he's leaving, because he's probably one of the nicest coaches we have in our store right now. Because of the culture difference. He is Indian, from India. He's Indian. And sometimes he comes across around to his associates, but he don't mean to. He is, your car is autistic? Okay, but he is extremely sweet coach. And remember the first time I really worked for him at all was when I was asked to go help pick an ODP, and it always seems like uh, they seem rude for some reason. It's just hard to, oh, it keeps, your car keeps screaming. That is not good. So something's wrong with it. If it keeps screaming, you might have a loose belt. That's what, my husband's a mechanic, and that's exactly what he would tell you. You bow to my feet. Okay, thank you. But I just, and the first time I met him was, I went over there, I was like, oh, great. I'm in the middle of this project. I'm not going to get all my work done today because I'm probably going to be stuck over here for 2 hours. As soon as he seen me coming back there, Deep met me with a printer, mind you, nicely asked for my phone, set me up with the printer, printed out my labels, got me a cart. He put the totes on the cart. He put the labels on the cart and got me set up for my pick walk. And then he said, thank you over and over again. He thanked me for coming over and helping. He says, and I promise I'm just going to keep you for just one pick walk, just one pick walk. And I appreciate you so much for coming over. I literally about fainted on the floor. I mean, we have good coaches, but I've never had a coach that was that sweet before. And I was like, this is the nicest, sweetest coach I have ever met in my entire life. And he is always very sweet to me. He knows I'm trying to do 2 different jobs. I'm trying to do projects and help my team leads and soft lines, because I'm still technically soft lines, but I'm also his at the same time. So anytime a huge amount of picks drop and he realizes that I'm probably in the middle of something and didn't realize I had so many picks drop all at once, he very sweetly will come to me, never demanding, ever. He is so sweet about how he does it. He'll say, he'll just ask me, he'll say, can you get ready to do a pick walk, or are you about ready to go do a pick walk for me? And I'll say, yeah, I can stop what I'm doing and go do it for you right now. He says, and he always says, thank you so much. He says, you actually have 40 picks right now that's dropped in the system. Because sometimes it'll do 10, 10, and 10, so it doesn't look like 40 picks. Sometimes I think it's a lot less that I have to do, but I actually have more to do. And I'll be like, yep, let me go get that done for you right now. And that's how he does it. He's very sweet the whole time. And I really, really, really like Deep. And I really like him. And I really like my team leads in both areas. I'm telling you, I feel like our Walmart store is one of the best Walmart stores out there. Sorry, Walmarts. There are Walmarts out there. But we get compliments all the time with that from our regional boss. Ray, he says that we are, in our region, we are the best looking soft lines department in the whole entire region. In fact, he encourages other coaches and other team leads to come visit our store and to check out our soft lines and to watch how we work. So we are a very tight team. We are definitely, for sure, like family, very family oriented team. We bicker like family and we get over it and we move on and we keep on going. And we get along well. We work very well together. My team leads are good at knowing your strengths, and so they use you in those areas. Mia knows that I'm very good with the bins. and organizing them and organizing the top stock. And so that's why I now do infants in between my pick walks. So, you know, if Deep or the other team leads need to find me, they just need to walk over to the infants department, because more than likely that's where I'm at, if I'm not in a pick walk and they need me to be. So it's just, yeah, it's a big change, but I love the change, and I definitely want to keep doing it for as long as Walmart has it. There you go. That's what I do now. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to be, my goodness. I think it's because I was talking to other people in between times. I did not mean for this to take me 30 minutes, but I wanted to be thorough about what I do and then what I think of it. And it is a little bit hard. And I thought at first, that first week after my one team lead last out, I thought, I'm not going to be able to do this. I didn't think about the fact that I got to make 2 sets of team leads happy and 2 different coaches happy. And I mean, that's an impossible task. There's no way I'm going to make both of them happy. There's just no way. I can't do this. And so I almost gave up that morning too, until the team lead in ODP that morning gave me a huge compliment and let me know I was doing fine. So, oh, thank you. You have a wonderful, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow too. Thank you so much. So there you go. Now you know what I do at Walmart. And do I like it? Yes, I do. I love it. And if anybody out there, if this is just starting this new team thing is starting to open up itself lanes out there for your store, or they still have an opening for it. Why did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't a chicken. I love that joke. That's cute. The turkey crossed the road to prove that he wasn't a chicken. That's a good one. Definitely. All right. I'm going to sign off, but I have a second channel. I'm going to switch real quick to my second channel, and so you guys can see what it is, and I'm going to pin it at the very top so you can check it out. This channel is all about fitness. It's all about doing healthy blogs for emotion, physical, diet tips, ASMRs to help you sleep. I do have those on here too. But that's basically what my channel is about fitness and mental and health wise. That's what it is about. Now, Dixie's Friends is all about ASMRs and animals, travel vlogs, and now I'm changing all my taste test videos over to that channel. So if you're into that stuff, then check this channel out. And here it is right here. So all you have to do is click on the little icon and you can go see what my second channel is about. And there you go. So that way you guys know what it is. So if you want to, you can. Please go check out my second channel, Dixie's Friends. Only if you want to. And like, comment, share, and subscribe this video, especially if you know other people who work at Walmart and maybe you've been hearing them and contemplating doing this position that I'm now doing. And this might help them make the decision whether they want to or don't want to do it. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Everyone that came in, thank you so much for coming in and saying hi and for your support. Have an amazing day, and you can join my channel for $2, and then you will get to see live workout, well, not live workout classes, upload workout classes that will not be made public until July of 2026. Have an amazing day, everyone.